Hello guys, my name is Anthony from Everyday Reviews, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're not going to review a full game, in fact we're going to only review a demo. I call this Deeming Demos. Now what this is we're going to review a demo that I may have or may have not played in the past. Today I'm going to be playing a demo that I recently got in the mail, as in a couple hours ago. This is the Sega bootleg, or what is called a bootleg. Obviously this isn't a bootleg, and for what research I've done, this is a sample disc that came with the Saturn when it first came out, or not when it first came out, but a sample disc when you bought your Saturn, nice little thing to get. So I'm going to do a unscripted review, just a live playthrough of this game. I have my Saturn hooked up with all the wires ready, so let's go. Alright. I don't want this to end up like that one Let's Play that I did, where the audio sucked ass. But anyway, this is the bootleg sampler, yes. Now, what I didn't explain in the opening is two different things. One being that there is in fact two different versions of this. There's one that comes with bug as a sample disc, and one that does not come with bug. Only as a video that we have here. Now, I'm not going to go through any of the videos right here, as in probably due to copyright or some bullshit like that Sega will do. Like, of course, what they did with the fucking Shiny Force thing, but we're not going to go into that. We're only going to play some of the demos, and to be honest, I've actually never played any of these games right here. World Series, Sega Rally, and yes, Clockwork Knight 2. As in Clockwork Knight 2 being the most expensive out of this, and yes, live, as it clearly says up there. So yes, we're gonna go down the list, and, just gonna play a few of these games. So, let's start out with World Series. Okay. Alright, another fun fact, as in this isn't the only demo disc that this thing has. Oh, jeez. Like I said, I only tested this thing out to see if it actually works. I haven't played any of this, so is this a video, or is it only showing a video? It would be nice to actually interact and actually play a level throughout this game instead of, seeing it. Can I play? Alright, yeah. Trademark, we don't want to see that. Play it, please. So yes, besides multiple different sample discs, besides this bootleg sampler, there was also the Sega Screams disc, Sega Screams Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 2 being much more expensive than Volume 1, as in I can't find it on eBay at all, and if it was on eBay, it would probably cost God knows how much, and it's a freaking demo disc. Alright, let's skip this. Come on. Yay! Now, demo discs, at least I know of, the ones I played mainly the most, and I always play them. Oh wow, you can do full players, that's cool. Let's do 5 holes. Correct. I have either two teams, the Eagles or the Nationals. Oh, no. I guess it's different leagues. I don't know. I'm not really much of a baseball junkie to know this, but, closing my eyes. Whatever. We choose 4 different parks. We'll just choose Fenway and the day game. So far, it's alright for what it is, how I'm grading this is how much content there is in the disc in the first place, and is it really worth going after? Like the Sega Underground disc, which I have heard are actually great. For demo disc standards, or the Dreamcast disc, which I do in fact own, and, maybe in the future I'll do this, who knows. But I'm wondering though, is there any other, demo discs besides, in the PS1, PS2
now
era? Oh god, it's pretty under.
Sandy Alomar.
for telling me where the controls are. Okay, see. Damn it. Oh, it's Z-axis, I guess. Yes. Oh, wow. I guess that counts. Come on. Alright, they give you a little bit of leeway, but... yeah, foul ball.
Foul.
Oh, it's only 5 balls and that's it. Oh. Yay!
Oh my!
2 out of 5, sort of, but I did it! I did it! Yeah, alright. Alright, this is okay for what it is. Does it just boot me out? I'm assuming so, or just... I'm not sure. Is it booting me out? Yes, it is. Alright, that's fine. Completely fine with that. Now let's get into Sega Rally, which a game I definitely have heard and I've played in the arcade. Well, to be more accurate, I think it's the sequel that I've played, and that was put into the Dreamcast port or whatever.
Sega Rally Championship
1995. On that. Personal preference of mine. Now, one discussion I actually wanted to get into this is why the Saturn, wasn't really as popular as it was, say, with the PlayStation and all. How do I change camera angles?
1.
Okay.
Go!
There it be. I think because, it was at the 3D era and Sega thought or at least I think Sega thought 2D was going to be big.
Easy right.
And, they made basically the Saturn is a 2D powerhouse, not a 3D powerhouse. If you compare this to, say, early PlayStation, fortunately, or unfortunately, this doesn't exactly look back as good,
Very long, easy.
You gotta drift in this game. So, yeah, it was all based on 3D graphics and less about gameplay. And of course, there were a lot of RPGs for this, but unfortunately, not a lot of them came to America. And that's a huge, and besides the Shining Force games, well, at least the first part of Shining Force 3, the other 2 parts, never came to America unless, well, I guess I think there is a fan translated version of that. I guess the sales weren't as good, at least in America. I think Japan was, a lot more popular than PlayStation, but in general, a lot more popular. And,
easy right, easy left.
Yeah, it just didn't appeal to... Well, it did appeal somewhat to American markets, but not as much as, say, the PlayStation or the N64 at the time. Wow, I suck at this game.
Easy right.
Because it wasn't, as good as, in graphics, as good as the PlayStation. But you do understand that argument, because, again, it doesn't look as good as the PlayStation.
Very long, easy right.
Alright, for the game itself, you gotta drift a lot, as you notice, and if you know me, I could be good at racing games, especially Burnout. I love that game, but I'm not talking about Burnout.
Very long, easy left.
Not exactly good at this one.
Check on. Medium left.
I'm at least glad that they added this game in as, adding variety. First we had a sports game, now we have although it does clearly say Sega Sports on there, this is a racing game. Now we're going to go to a platformer after this. At least they keep some variety. Unless you count the other bootleg version where it does come with bug, which... I don't know. There's a lot of videos on here which, I would check out, but just for copyright reasons, I guess.
Long, medium right. Easy right.
Oh, I just realized there's a timer up there. Fuck, I'm gonna make it.
Finish!
You lost! Game over. You're finished. Alright. Alright, now we're back to the main menu. One more game, guys, and that's Clockwork Knight 2. Fun fact about Clockwork Knight 2, it came out in the same goddamn year. Really? Why? Maybe they should have waited. I know Clockwork Knight 1 was a launch title, but maybe they should have waited at least a year, you know? Okay, we got a CG cutscene. Of course, that looked awesome at the time and amazing. But now looking back, it looks kind of bad. But again, for the time being, this looks kind of nice. Yay! I do like this intro, although a bit creepy, but nice. I've never played the Clockwork Knight game at all, so
much fun to be,
you know, yeah, I think I'm going to get in trouble for this. Again, because copyright and you. Okay, I'm not going to get into that tangent. Options, starting options. That's it, really. It looks like the cover for. Oh, you hit start. It was every time I hit any other button besides start, it was just making noise. Can I control him or? Nope. He just moves around on his own. Alright. I'm assuming we're only playing the first, at least one level. I forget what this guy's name, but I know it starts with E. I don't know. God, I suck. Can I run? Alright, that's how to jump. Die. Die, toys. For no reason, but you should die. Because you're in my way. Yay, 3D, because we could pull that off in the Saturn, sort of. Yeah, this is obviously a 2.5D game, which were extremely common back then. And maybe a little bit now, I'm not fully sure about that. Look. Can I go up there? Yep. Just wondering though, can you run? Or am I... Whoa, shit. No! Knock back. Alright. Alley-oop. This is not... Alright, where's the ending? Just keep going up, or... Oh, you can grab stuff. Alright, is there any options for, like, any, you know... No! Oh, well. Sorry for wasting your time, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm totally new to Clockwork Knight. But for so far what I'm playing, I just kind of feel like this is This is supposed to be the sequel, you know, the game that's supposed to improve stuff. Oh, you can just pick up. I mean, it's a nice platform and all. It kind of looks pretty. But it's kind of slow. I mean, how do you run? You press separate buttons? Is the top button involved with anything? I'm hitting X, Y, and Z while walking, and it's not working at all. Yeah, I really wish they could explain them, at least somewhat, the controls a little bit, but... Oh, whatever. I'm gonna ignore that, because... Alright, how do you pick up stuff? Okay, just realized there's the lives up there, no time. How do I... Oh. I'm assuming that's invincibility. Fuck you all. Fuck shit up. Fuck shit up. Fuck shit up. Okay. Oh, he tapped B to do that. Damn it. Come on. Alright, Mr. P, I forget your last name, or first name. Oh, how do you run? I know it was running. You saw that. I know this isn't exactly the best playthrough, but ever, because I know... Not up all the way. I look like I'm probably embarrassing myself, like a certain Let's Player who was playing Portal 2. I'm not giving out any names, but... well, I died. Yes, I truly suck at Clockwork Orange. Well, maybe because they didn't tell me the freaking controls, but, you know, I'm not going to blame the game, I'm going to blame myself. Oh, the hell, no signal. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that little relapse. So, that's really it. So far, we have only 15 minutes of gameplay. Yes, 15 minutes of gameplay, and then probably a good solid maybe half an hour of ads. Maybe cool ads, but ads. If I were to rate this, and maybe I should rate this out of 5, because these aren't full games. What I've got so far, 3 games and 8. Well, this is probably a comp of 8 videos. There isn't really that much on here. I know the Sega Screen Disc has a lot more, and the second one too, if I could ever get my hands on it. But it's a demo disc, so really it's not worth it that much. All right, so if I were to rate this out of 5, maybe I would get this a. It just did that. Come on. Now. I would rate this a 3 out of 5. Isn't that bad, but, I mean, I guess for an introduction to the Saturn, if you get this with your Saturn, that's cool, I guess. You have something to play this with, which, probably beyond... Okay, I did have one game for the Saturn that was freaking Gex. Yeah, 3 out of 5. Isn't that good, but, yeah, isn't that bad. For a demo disc, it's kind of cool. So, thank you guys for watching my fail playthrough of Clockwork Knight 2, and yes, and thank you for watching Deeming Demos. Yes, new show. If you want me to review any other demos besides ones that cost a crap ton of money, like I mentioned the Sega Screams disc, then put it in the comment section. Tell me what other demos you want me to review, and as always, thank you guys for watching and subscribe.